Okay, so if you are having a lot of tight issues or poor mobility issues, a lot of times, a lot of the rocking chair situations can work, okay? All right, so if you're dealing with a lot of low back tightness or tightness in the hips or even low back pain or pain in your hips and actually pain in your upper back, the rocking chair or seahorse with a flexed toe can really help alleviate some of that mobility issues that's probably keeping you locked up. So a beginner version could go on your elbows if you need to. If you prefer to be on your hands, that's fine, but understand that a lot of times we probably have to kind of bend down a little bit, all right? Now what we want to do is we want to make sure we activate our toes, so we want to get up on our toes like this. Now, I have retroversion hips, so which means my knees will tend to point outwards a lot more. That's just the way I'm made. There's nothing I can do about that. If you don't have that problem, you would keep your knees closer in, but that creates a lot more stress on my lumbar. So I keep my knees pointed outward, so that way my hip sockets feel a lot more appropriate angle. So I keep my toes embedded into the ground, and I rock forward, and then I rock back. I'll rock forward, and I'll rock back. Now, while I do this, I try to move my lumbar up and back, because a lot of people have a locked up lumbar right way down there where it connects to the hip. That's just from poor posture over years and years and years. So there's a lot of mobility exercises you can do, but it's going to takes a lot of time to really unlock that joint area right there. If you can't posture up, you can stay on your toes like this and try to drive your butt to your heels like that. It'll also give you a good stretch in the quads. And that's something you can keep doing. You can rock, you can hold, then come back. Rock, hold, then come back. It's really going to depend on what you're suffering from. So I don't want to say you have to tuck your pelvis, because if you're already a person with a tucked pelvis, that's obviously not what you would want to do. You want to reverse it. So if you have a arched back like that, okay, you would want to work on keeping your pelvis like that, okay? If you're the other way, you would just simply reverse the process, all right? But it's important that you get that flexion in your toes and really open up those feet, okay? Everything is going to start from the feet and work its way up, okay? A lot of people have neck pain due to foot issues, all right? So I hope that helps out. I hope that helps release some of the tension and some of the pain that you may be having.